and it should pop up right now because it says I'm live. It's changing all the things. Well, hi everyone. Okay, good. Everybody's starting to come back over. I'm sorry, I apologize. I do not know what happened because all my other lives, you just said go live, it would set it up, and I could see all the comments on the side, and I can see everything. Yes. I love technology when you're old. Hello, everyone. And I'm hoping that Angie will pop back over because she is my moderator. And actually, Joe is on here tonight too. And so if you have fun, crazy questions for Joe, his little tag will be MTN for mountain.
I can't get to chat anymore.
Can you see me talking? You might have to go all the way out and come back in.
I didn't. Then go to your fireworks place?
No, go just to the other live.
Live now?
Yeah.
I did, but just do your thing. Yeah.
Okay. So Joe's trying to get back on too. Sorry, we had technology problems today. But that's what happens when you're old and you just don't know all the ins and outs of all this stuff. But hello, everyone. Angie is our moderator for tonight, and you see a little wrench by her name. And I really appreciate everybody coming back over, and I just don't really know why this happened. Now, tonight in the house is also Hope This Works. Now, he is another YouTube channel that lives in the same town as I do. And we got to meet each other just the other day, him and his wife, Billy Joe. And so hello, and thank you so much. And Stephanie, thanks so much for the super chat. I just so appreciate it. And Stephanie, look at these beautiful washcloths that she made for me. I've been using them almost every single day. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oh, and Hope This Works says Kevin and Billy Joe are both on. So hello. Hello, Homesteading Northern Michigan. If you haven't checked out his channel, he has the best tools ever. And he has this big saw. He has all these big logs on his property. And he was cutting cherry wood today. It was so incredibly beautiful. So I hope you check them out. And today I'm celebrating 30,000 subscribers. So I just wanted to say thank you so much and give some stuff away. And I was just so excited and it's all because of you guys. And I just so appreciate it. Now, if you're asking me personally a question, not just somebody else in the chat, make sure you put it in all capital letters because the chat moves so fast, and that way I'll be able to see it. And when I checked just before we came on, I had 33,400 and some people. I totally appreciate it. Thank you so much. I don't even have words to tell you how excited I am. So the only way I could think of doing something back for my subscribers is to give stuff away. Now, you might see I'm wearing 4 Kids in a Farm t-shirt. And it's probably backwards because my camera is looking at me. And so, but it is 4 Kids in a Farm. If you haven't ever checked them out, fabulous channel. They have 4 small in Northern California, and they're just so fun and cute. And they were one of the very first channels I really started following. And we talked back and forth, and they're just a great family. And so I just appreciate them, and I thought, I'm wearing their t-shirt tonight. Now, if you're a subscriber, you can win any of the prizes that we have. As long as the things that I have to mail, I need you to live in the United States. Just because the shipping is just so astronomical. I had a winner of my canvas print that was a bee. And it was extremely expensive mailing to Ireland. And so I thought, I just can't do that. The Amazon cards, anybody in the world can win. And hey, Lori, how are you? Lori's just the sweetest thing ever. She has the funnest comments on some of my videos. I just totally appreciate her. And hello, Randy. Hello, Sue. Carol, Vicky. Oh, gosh, so many people. Hello, Todd and Elizabeth. How are you? So, how are you going to win the prizes that I have today? Well, I have silly questions, of course. So I thought, like every few minutes, we're going to give something away. And so the first thing I'm going to give away. Now, if you're the winner, I need you to send me an email. So, Sandy Aberley 1958 at gmail.com. Look at that's backwards because my camera on my computer is doing that. I'll put it in the description after we're all done. So it's all lowercase. See, I even made a bigger one, but it's still backwards. If I would have known that, I would have wrote it backwards. It's craziness. So let's give something away. Now, I did a video this week on making bee and bug hotels that you just put on your fence or a post or someplace in your yard. It can really be, if you want to attract more bees, 5 to 6 feet high. But if you don't really care how many bees versus bugs, you can put it any place you want to. So I'm going to give one of these away. And see, there's 2 holes up here that you can just screw it into the post or your fence or however you'd like it. So my question on this one, if you'd like to win, please be in the United States if you're going to win this one. What is my favorite flying creature? And all you have to do is guess. Even if you don't know and you know it's a flying creature, I would guess because the first person who says it is going to win that. Oh, see, a lot of people are saying bees, and I do. Oh, hope this works. Yes. My favorite flying creature are dragonflies. So I'm writing you down, and I need you to send me an email. And always in my About section, it has my email. But hope this works lives right where I live in town. And so I'll just deliver it to you tomorrow. That's awesome.
Billy Joe said he totally guessed.
Oh, Billy Joe. I said you could guess. It's totally okay. Doesn't make any difference to me. Now, what was I doing today? I was actually building another raised bed on the back side of our little greenhouse so I can grow my garlic. Because if you've watched some of my videos, I also garden at the community gardens. And my goal for next year is to have enough raised beds and garden space that I don't really feel I have to have that. And so we are doing a big raised bed because you plant it in the fall. We like to grow hardneck garlic here. And depending on where you live, like, hi, Salon Gardens, hi, Marie. She lives way down in Texas. And so she probably does softneck garlic more often than hardneck garlic. But we can't even grow softneck. Our season is too short. But Wyoming loves hardneck garlic. And so I'm going to plant that in September. But I'm going to finish the video tomorrow, and I'm actually going to show you planting, even though I'm going to pull those up later, because I don't want to plant them too early. But they love our cold winters. And so I'm just like so excited about this huge, it's 10 feet by almost 4 feet. So I can plant a lot of garlic. And we like garlic here. So I always feel that a live stream should only be about 30 minutes, 45 minutes. And so we have to go kind of fast because I have a lot of gifts to give away. So the next thing we're going to give away is a stepping stone. I did a video on these the other day, and I painted this one purple because I love purple and white stepping stones. And I'm going to give one of these away. It's like heavy. It weighs like 7 pounds. So the question for that is, Okay, and I said this in the video when I was making the stones, on how to make the stones. I said I started making rhubarb stepping stones because I wasn't willing to pay how much for a rhubarb leaf. And you can just guess. But I was at an art show and I found this spectacular rhubarb leaf. And it was large. You girls are going to have to think even a little higher than that. And I went, oh, Lisa, you are the winner, $125. I was not going to pay $125 for concrete anything. So I thought, I am going to learn how to make these. And I have made literally hundreds and hundreds of them. I give them away. I do classes, all kinds of stuff. You guys are so funny. $2.98. That would be awesome. Okay, but Lisa, and I actually have to scroll back up.
Yeah, Judy D said 125 too. I don't know who's first.
Oh, let's see. So Judy D said it, but Lisa Vaughn, you were the first person. So you are the winner. So I need you to send me an email with your address, and I will mail them out on Monday and I'll give you a tracking number. That is awesome. Okay, now I am kind of what my husband would say, a garden hoarder. Because I have a lot of stuff. But I've been gardening for basically over 40 years. And so you collect a lot of things. But this summer, I have a bad habit of leaving my pruners, my hand pruners, outside. And so we did a video because Joe had to get all the rust off my video, or off my hand pruners. And I thought there was probably a lot of people that needed to know how to do that because, I mean, your shovels rust. There's a lot of tools that can rust from the weather. And so we did a video and showed it how. And then today, I was moving a bale of straw because I wanted to paint that walkway and it had been sitting on the edge of it. And what did I find underneath there? Another pruner, set of pruners. So what did Joe do? He took all the rust off. So the question and the prize that we're going to give away. Now, in my garden shed, I have a whole bunch of these garden bags. I haven't used these ones. And I thought, I should give these away. And so I'm going to give away 4 of these. So the question for that, for somebody, is, what is the name of our house? Now, I say it almost every single time I do a video. I say, hi, this is Sandy from blank, and I am Suburban Homesteader, Wyoming. So what's the name of our house? And I'll even give you a hint. The name of our house is blank cottage. And so whoever can give me an answer to that will be the winner of those bags. Oh my gosh.
Everybody's saying that.
Okay, so let me go back up. P Mid, MIDD. I think you're the very first person that says that. So send me an email. I'm going to write you down. That was so easy. I thought maybe people would have to guess at that. Awesome. It is. We live at Apple Cottage. And why do I call it Apple Cottage? Because we have so many apple trees. I have peach trees and plum trees and cherry trees and pear trees. But the thing I love the most is apple trees. And so we have apple trees in the front yard, in the side yard, in the backyard, and in the other side yard. And they're at various stages. Some of them I just grafted this year, and they're like this tall. And then other ones we've had, probably 14 years. So they're much larger, and the trunks are bigger. And unless we have a late frost in the springtime, we get apples. So I decided that I love the idea in England that they name their houses. Do any of you guys name your house or maybe your property? Do you put a name to it? I just think that is just, it's fun. And I can say, I live at Apple Cottage. And we have some metal signs that when an artist made that are on like on our fence and on our front deck, and it says Apple Cottage. And I just really love that. And so if you name your house or your property, put it in the comments and let people know. It's fun. Okay, now the next thing I want to give away is I used to sell these probably about, I don't know, maybe Salon Garden says, hers is named Money Pit. I can understand that. But Salon Girl Gardens, Marie down in Texas, she has a beautiful, beautiful backyard. And she does great videos, so you should check her out too. It's just so fun. And anyway, I sold what they call veggie molds. And this is the size that you would use for like a regular cucumber. And it shapes it into either a heart or a star. So like this size is perfect if you grow cucumbers that you pickle, because when you slice them, they all have that shape. And it looks really cute in canning jars. I like it. You can put tomatoes in here, and then when you slice it on your salad or your pizza, you got stars or hearts, and it's just like so fun. And I had a couple boxes of these left, and I thought I should give some of these away. So I'm going to have 2 winners of that. And I'm going to actually give, there's 9. So there's a long one for everybody, and then there's short ones. But you get 9 of them total, okay? And the question for that is, how many rabbits do I have? Because we keep rabbits, because I love their poo in my gardens. I make liquid fertilizer, manure tea, and then sometimes I just scatter it through the raspberries or through all the different things that I have.
8, 4, 5.
Oh, Tracy, Otto, you are the winner. I have 5 rabbits. Woohoo! Oh, Tony says I have 25. That would be awesome. His Way Homestead is a channel that has a lot of videos on rabbits. So if you're thinking about adding rabbits to your backyard or to your homestead, he's a great one to check out, because they raise rabbits for meat. And he's really knowledgeable about rabbits and all things rabbits. But I do have 5 rabbits. Woo! Sorry, I thought I had my phone off and it rang. So anyway, I have to scroll back up and make sure that I spell your name right. Tracy Otto. So Tracy, if you will send me just your email and an address, then I will mail that out to you on Monday. And one other thing about everybody that's winning tonight, if you would like some onions, I'm going to have extra this year. These ones are all dried so that they're ready to store. And I have onions downstairs in my pantry that have stored for a whole summer or a whole year, and they are still nice and hard. But these are fresh ones that I just dried. I did some videos on onions. So if you'd like some in your box, just let me know in the email, and I will send some onions along with you too. Now, another thing to celebrate, besides the 30,000 subscribers, I actually have a first sponsor. And they sent me their product, and I have to do some videos about it and a review about it. And then on some videos, I just have to have it sitting in the frame. But I got this thermos that says coldest, and it's called the coldest water. And I have tested this. We've had it for probably 3 weeks. And I've had Joe take it golfing. We've taken it every place we go. I've taken it, and I've actually lost it once and had to go find it. It's crazy. It was like, oh my gosh, I left it. But they say it will keep your water cold. So I've tried all kinds of stuff. I put just ice in there. I put ice and water in there. I've put tap water that's just regular temperature in there. And it is interesting that, I mean, it is cold when in 24 hours. It is still cold. And so that's impressive to me. So I thought, okay, I'm testing this first before I ever say anything about it, because I don't want to tell people, oh yeah, do this, because they're going to pay me some money. But it actually works. And on Amazon, it has like 8,000 5-star reviews. It's a nice thing. So if you see those in my videos, that's why, because they sponsored me. So I'm totally excited about that. So I know I'm, you know, and I've had other companies want me to sponsor stuff, but it was not anything that I believed matched me. And oh, Kevin at Hope This Works would like some onions. Thank you so much. I will send you onions. Hi, Ral. How are you? Now, Ral is all the way from Australia. So everyone, please say hi to him. And how to store onions. No crying matter. I mean, when I cut those onions, you will be crying. But all I do is I dry them outside, and I dried them on my clothesline because it worked so well with my garlic. I thought I'm going to just hang them on the clothesline, and they dry all the way around, and it's really faster. And then I just put them in a box. If you have, like a plastic tote with holes in it, or if you have a cardboard box, I just put a layer, then a layer of newsprint, and then another layer of onions. And I only stack it too high. I don't do it any higher than that. And they just store, and they are in the pantry, and it is cool down there, and it's dark all the time. And I just check it every so often. And if I have to, if they start to grow, I take them out and use them right away. And every once in a while I miss one and I pick it up and it's all mushy, and it just happens. It's just the way it is, so. And more people in the chat. Thank you so much for stopping by. Carol, Dee's Design Creations, Shawnee, how are you? Kathy, wow. I am just like totally amazed. Thank you so much. If you do me a favor, YouTube watches when you do a live, and if you do a thumbs up, it helps me. So I appreciate that. So we better give some more molds away, because I have 2 packages of those. Okay, so the question for that: how many pairs of hand pruners has Joe had to take the rust off this summer for me? So you can guess,
38. 3, 4, 3. I went too fast.
Oh, Bama fan, you are correct. 3 pairs of pruners. And he just shakes his head at me. I don't mean to leave my tools outside. I really don't. And I do. But truth be told, he did leave his crowbar out last night. So, but 3 of them that he had to do for me this year. So I am going to be more cognizant of this, and I'm going to try not to leave my tools outside, because I appreciate it, and I don't want him spending all that time doing that for me. And that is me just not doing what I should be doing. That's all there is to it. That's just the facts. And so, Bama fan, send me an email and tell me if you want some onions too. Now, if you win the next two things, one of the next two things, $25 Amazon gift cards. I can, if you send me the email, I can do it tonight and you'll get those right away. And it's just really me thanking everybody for being great subscribers. And I mean, I love the comments. And sometimes they are so funny. Oh my gosh, I laugh and laugh and laugh. When we were doing that pruning video, and I think it was Carol that said, oh, I thought you were going to tell us how we could get a Joe. It was just perfect. And I just really appreciate it. So what's coming up for Suburban Homesteader Wyoming this week? Well, tomorrow I'll have the video up because I'll finish the raised bed with all this stuff because I like to layer it with my secret weapon, then cardboard, then straw, and then the soil on top. And some friends of ours are actually going to bring me some compost that after I get the soil in there, I'll mix that with my small rototiller and just mix all that in there. And so I'm excited about that. We made grape juice the other day, so we're going to do grape jelly. I'm going to do a video on how to save the seeds from your tomatoes. And there's a couple different ways, but there's one way that's really effective. And what I found that if you take the seeds from those early tomatoes, I like a big one that's very early, turned red early. I like to save those because if you keep doing that each year of that same type of tomato, pretty soon after several years, those tomatoes are ripening 2 weeks earlier than they would otherwise. And that is really a nice thing because my goal is always to have a red tomato by July 15th. Now I can get cherries a lot of times, but there's only a few varieties that from saving seeds that I can get that just because of our, late springs. And like sometimes we have snow at the very end of May. So if I can get those ones to go early, I appreciate it. So that's a video that we're going to do this week. Then we're going to do a fun video. We have a vintage camper. And in 2021, it'll be 50 years old. Now, when we bought it, it was, I'm sure Joe shook his head. Oh my gosh, what is she getting me into this time? And, Shawnee, thank you so much. My hair is finally getting longer so I can curl it. Thank you. And so I'm going to show some before and after pictures of all the things that we did to it. And it's interesting, a vintage camper, they're very popular, vintage campers are. And so I'm going to do a video of that. And then we're going to do actually several videos on the campers until we come up to a very big surprise. But I'm not going to give you that surprise away. You'll just have to keep watching those videos until you find out and you'll go, oh my gosh, because that's what I would be saying. I'm actually going to do a video on my new tech stuff because when you're older, there's a big learning curve when it comes to the stuff that kids now when they're 12 know how to do all this stuff. But when you're older, you have to really learn these things. And I just really appreciate my family supporting me with the YouTube channel. And one of our sons, Steven, sent me studio lights. And so actually up here is a studio light. And he sent me 2 of them so that I can have one face me, one that bounces off the wall, and just to give better lighting when I'm doing it. And I appreciate that. And then Joe got me a new tripod for my birthday that will actually go up 8 feet. And the other tech thing that I got was a wireless mic. And so in that part of the video, I'm actually going to be right there, then 30 feet away, and then all the way to 100 feet away. And so that's kind of fun. And, I just wanted to, kind of share things that are coming up because people that come to your chat are your core subscribers. And I just really appreciate that they're there and they're asking questions and they're doing comments, and I just really appreciate it. Oh, one other video that I'm going to do this coming week is edible flowers, because different flowers that you grow normally in your yard, a lot of them are edible, and so you can literally take them and put them in your salads. Or like, I have this plant that's called borage, and it makes these beautiful purple flowers, and you just pull the center and it pulls off, and when you eat them, it's almost like a kind of a cucumber flavor. And so I'm going to do all these different normal everyday flowers that are in your gardens that you can eat. And they're fun to add on tops of cakes and stuff like that. And I just appreciate it. And so, once again, thanks, Stephanie, for the super chat. And I appreciate that, because what am I going to do with the dollars from a super chat? I am actually going to save for a filming camera. And so that will be one more piece of tech for me to learn. Oh, well, it's 10:33 a.m. in Australia. He's just about to be done with his winter. And we pretty soon will be done with our summer. I'm jealous. Okay, let's give an Amazon gift card away. Question: what is my favorite thing to drink? Beverage. And I talk about them in lots of my videos. So if you don't know, just guess.
Tea.
Oh, Victoria, tea it is. That was easy. You know, we have a daughter named Victoria. We call her Tori. And I have always loved that name. But I love everything English. Joel will say, let's go watch a movie. And I'll want to watch an English movie, and he'll go, oh my gosh. But I watch his war movies, his World War II movies, and he'll always go, oh, it's a love story. Because if 1 second somebody kisses somebody in that war movie, it's a love story. So we go back and forth. Oh, interesting. And would you pronounce that Toria? That's lovely. Cool. Cool. So, Victoria, if you send me your email, and with Amazon gift card, you can live any place in the world. And as long as you have an email, I could send it to you. Okay, my very last question, because I like my lives to be 30 to 45 minutes long. Oh, maybe I should see, has anybody got a question for me or for Joe? Tony Tequila. I can't drink tequila. I'm not really a drinker anyway, but I do love making wine. I love making mead. I love making wine. I did get Joe a beer making kit for Christmas one year, maybe like 8 years ago. It's still in the closet. I'm going to have to make his beer. Well, that's okay. It's okay to be late, because we're, you always go, in and out. People are busy, Oh, and Raul lives in Victoria, Australia. I didn't realize that you lived in Australia. Well, no, I knew you lived in Australia. I didn't know you lived in Victoria, though. He just got fruit trees. He's planting. It's very exciting. So, our very last giveaway. How many subscribers do I have? Now you'll have to kind of guess, because I looked a little bit before I started, and I put that number down. And so it's a little more, it's more than 30,000, because when I decided to do the live, it was right at 30,000, but I have more than that now. You could cheat, you could look. Banana, I would like 310,000 subscribers. Why did I start doing YouTube channels? That is a question people ask me. I started doing YouTube channels because of my children. Oh, you guys are close. Ah, right there, Lynn K. When I looked, I had 33,400. So Lynn K, you are a winner of the $25 card. But anyway, why I started doing YouTube channel was because my kids would say, you should do a YouTube channel. And I would say, I'm an old woman. Why would I do that? And they just kept bothering me until I decided I would. And I love YouTube. It's so fun. How else would have I ever? Angie Todd says, yes, your kids rock. Yes, they do. She's one of my kids. How else would I have met so many people? Australia, Africa, New Zealand, the Netherlands. It's just an amazing platform to meet people and learn things. And it's just fabulous. And I mean, I have a Facebook and I have a web page and different things like that, but YouTube is still my very favorite. And so I appreciate everybody. And so I hope you enjoyed this. We're at 36 minutes. That's plenty enough time to do a live stream. You guys are busy. It's Friday night and you should be out having fun. And so I hope that you always share, comment, like the videos. I appreciate Angie for being my moderator tonight. And I really appreciate Joe. He's over there on his computer. I appreciate that. And I've actually got him in a couple videos so far. And so he's a great guy to have around. He knows stuff. And so that's fun. But I will mail these things out Monday morning. And I'll send you a tracking number so you can see how it goes. Remember, you do have to be a subscriber. So Monday morning when I go to mail those, you have to be a subscriber of my channel. And the Amazon gift cards, I will do tonight if I get your email right away. So I just want to see Skippy Jones. That's Randy. He's married to Robin, and we talk back and forth all the time. He's a great guy. They've been making jams and jellies and dehydrating and doing all kinds of stuff. See, how would have I met people if I wasn't on YouTube? It's fabulous. So I just want to thank everybody. I totally appreciate everybody coming in. If you didn't already do the thumbs up, will you do that? Because YouTube likes seeing that. And Stephanie, thanks for the super chat. I appreciate it. And Lynn, you're only 54. You are not old yet. You have to be over 60 to be old. But then maybe when I'm over 70, then I'll change my mind. But I appreciate everybody. And Kevin and Billy Joe, I will drop that off to you this weekend. Okay? Everybody have a great weekend. And tomorrow I'll have the video on the raised bed with the garlic. And I will see you next time. I so appreciate it. Thanks so much.